Really. They hurt him a lot on this game. 3 consecutive times. 3 consecutive matches I've had to use a injury card on Luka Modric. I mean, I don't mind because I have a lot of them, but not really pleased with the fact that they continue to hurt the players. They say, if it's in the game, it's in the game. Remember you guys? Everybody remember those slogans and stuff they would put out there? Yeah, well, that's only kind of sort of true. There's lots of stuff that's actually real that doesn't happen or does happen on here, so. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm not trying to complain today. Playing this team on Pro, the first match that I'm going to play today. It's actually the only squad building, or the only squad battles game I'll play today, but I'm hoping to get the win.
Hi there, everybody.
Previously,
alongside me,
a couple
Martin
days ago, I played the feature team, and my system
here, Alan, and a great game, I think, in prospect.
So it gives me the loss.
Looking forward to an
I'm
entertaining
down
match
on
here.
points to where I should be currently. So if I want to finish where I usually do, which is Elite 3, I'm going to have to make an effort to play a couple of teams on maybe a higher level than what I would normally be comfortable with.
Line up for the home side. Sergio Ramos plays with Diego Godin as the centre-backs. So a couple of strikers for them at the front end of the team.
I never even had the ball.
Thiago. Good position. They've worked
Now,
this
why did the
attack
other
very
midfielder
well
stop?
into a quite a
Like, he's
dangerous
still not
position
committing
now.
to going forward. Is that Haji? That doesn't seem right.
Here's
It
Haji.
is.
Thiago. Shots on here.
Ooh,
Keeper
good
might
shot.
be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. Cleared away
Oh, you're
by
kidding.
the defender. On the attack here. Modric. Must score.
Yes!
He put it away brilliantly. That kind of chance has come to him so early in the game. I have to say.
Yes, announcer man, you are correct. You do want to score early.
Really sharp right from the off.
Against the
And they've
computer,
taken the lead here.
if you can score early, you've got a really good chance. And not just early.
He can't have scored many better than this.
If I could get another
With
goal
the
in
bend he's imparted
next
onto
couple
the
of
ball.
minutes,
I'll give him credit. You
I'm
could
gonna be
see
looking
exactly what he
super
set
good
out to do there
get
and
this,
executed it perfectly.
W comfortably. So, putting hot sauce in my mac and cheese. That's right. I'm that kind of person. Not just any kind, though. I like Frank's. I'm not trying to put a plug for product or merchandise there, but Frank's Red Hot. That's the way to go. Definitely the way to go.
So the
I like
first goal,
sriracha,
it's
but not
1-0.
on mac and cheese. I like it on other stuff. So, back to the action.
Mati Fernandez.
So in a minute, I'm going to be eating while I play, which I don't normally do, but just
He's
based
got
on
the
time
ball
of day
there
that it
in
is.
the defensive
I have to
zone
do
by
that.
reading the play very well. Really
I think
getting
the
at the
midfielders,
opposition
all
this
five of
far
them
up the
just sitting
pitch now.
back.
Now Rui Costa.
I feel
Thiago.
like they need a written invite to get goals sometimes.
Alan Shearer.
Oh, it's
And they've
perfect.
scored again. Amazing. 2 goals so quickly, and the opposition just can't believe it.
Well, the opposition caught napping, and really it might be a long road back for them now. Oh, he's loving it, the manager. He's seeing his team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
Restarting at 2-0. Return pass. There's a dangerous feel to this attack. It's looking good from their point of view.
Uh-oh. Nice job,
Good
Ramos.
defending.
Poor pass, though. I don't understand that
Trying to stretch the opposition using the
sometimes.
wider areas here.
They try to make you make really long passes, and I know that I don't have that set
Promising build-up
on.
until that challenge.
My passing is set to 40, I think, so it's supposed to be conservative and safe passes.
Probing pass.
Sometimes they really make you take
Got the ball away from him with the tackle.
ridiculous, risky passes.
Mati Fernandez.
You know, 30, 40 yards on the ground.
Got the ball in the middle of the pitch
Trying
here.
to thread it in between like
Here's
3 or 4
Shearer.
defenders.
It's a good ball. They could be in.
That's just not me. I'm going to take a risk.
Nonsense defending
It's
from
not
him.
gonna be my half of the field
Mati
turning
Fernandez.
over. And it certainly wouldn't be Ramos making that pass either. I
Thiago.
appreciate that as a center back, he's a good passer, but he's a good passer for a center back, not for all positions.
Getting forward well as a team now. It's with
Who
Shevchenko.
is this keeper?
He's bounced back, pick his spot now.
Oh!
Cleared it well.
I probably should have 3 goals right now.
He's going to keep the ball, isn't he? Rui Costa. Modric.
Well, that's
Giving
not
the
what I
opposition a
do,
problem with their interpassing. Actually tries it. Goal kick
but-
here.
What? No?
It's a poor tackle, but it hasn't done any harm, and they've still got the ball despite the challenge on them. Well, that looked a decent chance to
Like
attack
that.
until
That pass
the player
just get by
managed to
2
read the
midfielders.
pass.
And then right now, I had to wait for Haji to get forward.
That's
Now,
good
he's the
movement
cam
forward here.
in this formation.
Haji.
He should be getting
There is
forward as
some
often as
backup
possible.
for him in this position.
Just same as Modric wouldn't overlap. And I know that I'm hitting start run
It's
button,
Haji.
which is I think L1. I just don't understand why they're not going when I do it. That's a
Good
foul.
play until they got that challenge in. Now
I
O'Neill.
understand you got the ball, but you got to
Saw
go
the
through
look
the
from
man to
other
get the
player
ball.
and
It's a
saw
foul.
where the pass was going and read it.
So I'm up 2-0, and that's good. But I do feel like it should be 3, possibly 4.
De La Feu.
And what sometimes happens is when you play these teams in this game mode, in the squad battles,
This could lead to a chance. It's good attacking
if you
play.
don't finish them early, and I'm talking 3, 4, 5 goals,
Here's
it
Rui
will
Costa.
find a way to make your players,
Good
crummy
vision
and
here.
stupid for a minute,
That's
so
the
that they
keeper
can
to beat.
the computer can come back on you. And I've had that happen.
Now they can go
I've
forward,
been leading
having won the
2-0,
ball.
and against like
De La
full
Feu.
bonds team, and it finds ways to just kind of cheat you and gyp you. Your players stop
Tried to
playing, they're
tackle
not really
here,
running
and he's
around.
done
I know a
that.
lot of people have experienced this. I
That's
cannot
Rui
be the only
Costa.
person that has had this happen
Control
where
possession, shall we say.
it seems like your players lose interest,
Neatly
they really lose
intercepted.
their intensity. And I can feel it right now. This is already looking like what's happening.
Mati
There's
Fernandez.
large gaps in my defense.
Attacking now.
I'm having trouble linking up in attack, and even with small, safe passes,
And
they're
cut it
just
out.
not. They're really not linking up very well. They're not like that. That wasn't to Haji. There's 2 midfielders along the way that it,
The shot's up.
went right by.
Here's a chance. Goalkeeper exposed.
Again, why are you hurdling this ball? So, I'm a little confused.
Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there.
Not to him.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here.
If
He made
I were
that
able
look
to
like a poor
play
pass with a
with
very good
the
interception.
lines on, where the line
O'Neill.
shows you your passing direction, if I were able to play with that on,
minutes added
where
time.
it wasn't a distraction or an
It says
annoyance
on the
to me,
board.
I feel like I'd be able to see,
Mati
or everyone would be
Fernandez.
able to see, these aren't where I'm passing the ball. I mean, there's a lot of times where it just goes wherever the heck it wants.
Really
and
getting
I
at the
am
opposition this
convinced
far
that
up the pitch now.
because you can't prove it otherwise. That's why it happens.
Shevchenko!
That's a goal. Thanks,
It's a
Eddie.
goal!
I'll take that sloppy
Well,
goal.
sometimes you see the ball hit harder than that, but it's ended up as a goal. Oh, great goal, Alan.
Well, the keeper, quite rightly, is disgusted with his defenders because they've just not helped him out there.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. You don't often see this, such a one-sided first half. They never really got going, the opposition. And that's the referee signalling for half-time, blowing his whistle, and it's 3-0 here.
It should have been much more one-sided, but whatever.
Often, Alan.
I do feel like
we wait to see what the second half brings. The first half was conclusive, but you don't win the game at half-time. Excellent technique shown by Rui Costa on the ball here. Puyol whipped in from the wide area.
Oh,
He got the last touch
just
to the
barely.
defender, so that will be a corner. No apologies for focusing on this fella.
Oh, he's looked really lively today, hasn't he? He's been getting the ball in good areas, turning, shooting with both feet, and he's got himself a goal.
Put the corner in the middle. It's a good lead. The header
couldn't get it down.
Yeah, unlucky. Give him another chance.
That is a play everyone should run. You call people in their post. You see if you can get an isolation on the far post, and if I can put that header on target, that's it.
Sawyer. Modric.
Nothing super tricky about it. It's more or less my guy has to be better than your guy at that moment.
Hazard.
And sometimes you're able to finish it, but in this case I was not.
Stopped emphatically and just as
I'd
well.
like to get that opportunity again.
The looked very encouraging.
Anyone who's seen other videos that I have, I do score from set pieces.
He's cut that out well,
A lot of people do the short corner. They kind of feel like set pieces and corners are useless. I do not feel that corners are useless. They're exceptionally helpful.
And that's a booking for a player who will now have to be careful. He's such a good goal scorer. I want him to just mind himself for the rest of the game so he stays on the pitch.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you call a striker's challenge. He's not one of life's natural tacklers. You saw it there.
On the move and able to cut out the pass. Free kick here. Well, it's going to be a substitution now.
Really? Also, I will commit real-life fouls. You'll see sometimes in a real game where a team is preparing to counter or they're on an attack and the team being attacked upon will commit a foul to slow down the play or stop the attack. I do that. As long as I'm not, going to get red. As long as I'm confident it's just a yellow, I've got no problem taking a foul to stop giving up a goal. That does happen. It will happen. And I don't want to give up a goal, especially in this game mode where one goal really ruins the entire match. There are times where you'll be leading 5, 6, 7 to nothing, and there you go. I gave up a goal, just like I said, thought I would do. So.
Well, they were caught out here by this quick counter-attack against the run of play.
Yeah, I mean, they had to stick together there and come under a lot of pressure, but with the pace in the team, that was always likely.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. It's a corner. Let's look at it again.
That is the thing I find most annoying about this mode, though, is that if you get scored on, you lose so many points. And I don't think that it should happen that way.
And in it goes. And they get it away.
You know, unless you're playing on world class or legendary or something else, they really don't allow you to score on it. I think that fluke goals are going to happen. I'm not saying that particular goal was fluke. That was just me playing poor defense. But you know, you give up penalties or just things happen to where you give up a goal. And
that's the third, the hat-trick.
I don't know.
It's a day he'll never forget.
Like right now I'm playing on pro.
What a day he's having.
I gave up a goal.
3 goals
and without the goal,
if
I win 4 or 5-0,
the opposition all match, and he thoroughly deserves that hat-trick.
I'm looking at maximum 1,000 at this moment. I could score 8 or 9, which I've done. And you win 8 or 9 to 1, and the one goal was random trash or a penalty or just whatever else, and you're down to 1,000. And I know it's only 200 points, but those things do add up.
Expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline.
I don't know if EA has a better way to work out a scoring system for this, but I kind of feel like, as far as scoring, it should be more similar to what happens with Feature Squad, where playing a team on a certain level guarantees you so many points, no matter what. Win, lose, draw, however many goals you give up. You know, as long as you win, you get so many points. And then, for separation of, you know, how good at the top 100, I kind of feel like...
Well, that was so close to going inside the post, but it's just straight past the outside.
I feel like you should have a secondary number, and this could be your, I guess, your dominance rating, if that's what you want to call it. And that number would represent total goals scored against, time of possession, passing percentage, things that would dictate that you really dominated a game. You know, I've had times where in seasons mode, I'll win a game 2-0. You say, oh, you didn't really dominate. Well, I win 2-0. I had 65% possession, you know, 85% passing, and the other team didn't manage a shot. I'd say that would be pretty dominant. You know, if you see that in a real game, you're knowing that one team got the snot kicked out of them. And I don't feel like that exists here. There should be something to be said to be acknowledged that you are dominating a game. You can win 1-0 and dominate, and it's not recognized in this mode.
The manager's decided he wants to let the player have a great individual reception, which he wouldn't get at the final whistle. He's getting an over.
So, I don't know. I'm just kind of speaking my piece about this, if that's what we want to say, but I really feel that there are changes that need to be made to all game modes, especially this one. And these are changes that don't have to wait. They shouldn't wait.
Substitution is made.
Yeah, and well deserved too.
I can't be the only person that has some of these issues, some of these complaints, and that is my issue. And my complaint is I have another YouTuber that I subscribe to. I'm not going to put his name out there because I don't know what the rules are about that. But there's a YouTuber that I subscribe to who put out a video about why people have lost interest in FIFA. Some of you may know who I'm talking about, but it's true. He was so spot on. I've never seen anything as accurate in terms of, you know, people's opinion. And his opinion was right on. There are a lot of things with this game that over time go from a little bit annoying to downright frustrating, and nobody wants that. I should be able to pick up a controller, turn the game on, and play, and enjoy it and have fun, and get something out of it while I'm doing it, and you can't always do that. I know that, you know, you want a little bit of a challenge, but I'm not sure if the term little bit of a challenge is recognized by EA right now. There are times when the game is just frustrating and too difficult. And I don't know, you know, if they made their game specifically for pros, but sometimes it seems like that. Sometimes it feels like they designed this game to defeat professional players and no one else. And we're not all pros. I'm not a pro player. You know, you can see right now I'm struggling to win 4-1 on Pro against a computer team that isn't very good.
There's good progress with
So,
this attack.
I mean, I don't know if I'm doing something
Now,
wrong
can he
or
take the
what
ball?
it is, but I
Keep
had a
defending
spin
here,
move
but he's
there. I don't know
got
why
the
he didn't
ball.
spin. Either way,
Just a flick on
I'm
with
not a
header.
pro, not by any stretch, you know, of the imagination, but what I really look at is it feels like sometimes
Good
that's
defending.
what they made the game for. You know, they made the game for
Ward-Prowse.
hardcore players and no one else. And I would believe that your goal as a game company and
teammates will
someone who
thank
makes,
him for that.
you know, develops and sells games, your goal should be to get as many players as
Marcelo.
possible.
That's
And
a
if
good
you really
movement
want to get
forward
as
here.
many players as possible,
Sebastian Jovinko.
you got to make it so everyone can play. You know,
Able to make a good interception.
if I have a friend
Trying to
come
catch
over
Finn,
or something
guiding
else,
the
hey
pass
man,
through.
let's play FIFA, it's fun. I'm not going to lie to them. Or for that matter,
He's hit the front
they
of
couldn't
the
just
goal.
pick up a controller and
Stopped
play.
emphatically,
It just
as
isn't
well.
that game.
The
And if
approach
you're not a
play looks
hardcore
very
player,
encouraging. And there it is.
you're not going to play. I still play
Brilliant performance
because
from this
there are
fella.
moments where I do enjoy it.
He goes
I still
across
play
and grabs
because
the match
right
ball
now I
from
have
the
a lot
left,
invested in it.
hat-trick, and that's to be
But
treasured
at
by
the
any
same
player.
time, I'm not 100% confident that I'm going to be
Well,
looking
look at that
forward to FIFA
scoreline.
19. I mean, if they don't
It
change some of
emphasises
these,
what we've seen
these things,
in the shape
they
of
don't
the game
fix
as
some
well.
of these things,
Very one-sided.
I might not
Well,
play this game
the
anymore. And
first
that
whistle,
saddens me.
they were on
It
top,
legit
and he
makes me
never
sad.
altered for the entire...
I've only been playing the last 4 versions, so I had 14, 15, 16, 17, and now 18. I had the World Cup that they made in 14. That's kind of what got me hooked and addicted to this.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's a lot up here in the future. Here's the example of what I was saying. So I got 575 coins, which means I'll get about 1,000 points. We'll look and we'll see how many points I get for this match, but it's 4-1. You look at possession, I had more. I only had 1 foul the entire time. My shot accuracy, my passing accuracy, all pretty high. I had 11 shots on target. To me, that would look like I dominated the game. They had 4 total shots, 2 on target. I saved them both quite, well, saved 1 of the 2. And I'm only going to get 900 maybe? Yeah. So yeah, it's 1,000, but if I don't get scored on, there's another 1 there. It's 1,100 or 1,200. So something's got to be done about the scoring system. Either way, that's all I have for now. I will be playing my matches later. I'm not certain if I'm going to broadcast. I don't believe EA's figured out what the problem was that led to my disconnect. And I'm really not gonna look forward to another disconnect while I'm playing. I will continue to post the highlights of my matches, goals, silly moments where there's glitches or maybe the goalkeeper's doing something stupid. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, so we'll figure it out. But for now, thank you for watching, anyone who does watch or whatever. And if you didn't watch, you're missing out. I do kind of babble, but I find myself entertaining, I think. So either way, thank you. And geometry sucks.